Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am finally working on the E36. I've put this car to the side for a while now, but I figured it's finally time to show this car some love. So today we are installing a K&N performance intake on the car. Pretty dirty up in here, old, never worked on this car before, but today that's gonna change. So let's get this puppy installed. K&N instructions are amazing. Like, look at all these pictures. There's no way you could possibly mess this up. And like I said, this is my first time working under the hood. Even though intakes are pretty common sense, intakes are common sense, but it helps to have the instructions. So anyways, first thing you're gonna do is disconnect. This is cruise control, apparently. I just learned that. That's kind of why I bought this car, because I wanna learn new things. So yeah, this is a whole new platform to learn on. No idea that was cruise control, but now we know. So we're gonna disconnect that. Oh, that's easy. Wait, that is so easy. Okay. All right, so then you're gonna take a 10 mil and we're just gonna unbolt this from the bracket, I believe. Also, you guys, when do you ever see me wear gloves? This car is just so dirty, I'm not even gonna lie. I still haven't gotten I still haven't gotten it detailed since I've owned the car. So now that is undone, you can move back the cruise control. So I'm just gonna set this bad boy over there. And then I think next would be just to start getting the whole airbox out and everything. So there's these brackets. Now I'm just gonna take a flathead screwdriver and we're gonna pop these brackets off. Bam, bam, that is so easy. Oh, okay. All right, she's out. Very dirty, very old. Next thing, airbox is out, as you guys saw. Now I'm gonna take the radiator cover off. It's just these 4 screws, super easy. Yeah, this one's rusted. Oh, okay, we got it. That made me nervous for a second. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if like I stripped a bolt though, because this, okay. No, we're good. Yeah, they're old. All right, now you should be able to take this cover off. Where should I pull this from? Oh wait, there's more right there, which I didn't see. Oopsie. They have like little teeth on the bottom. Never seen that before. All right, now this should be able to come off unless I'm still missing something. Are these like, I think these are like little clips. All right, so these are like the little retainer clips. Pop those out now. Did I just break that? Well, I just broke that, guys. It's an old car, like, that's that. I'm gonna get used to breaking things on here. But I can't do this anymore. I can't deal with the gloves, it's disgusting. All right, now, taking a flathead. I don't know how I'm supposed to fit it in there though. I need like a hook on it, like I can't get a grip of it. That's so much easier with this. You guys, if you have one of these instead of a flathead screwdriver, so easy. Or maybe I just am not doing it right, but am I not allowed to have a flashlight? Bam. Now I guess you take out this little rubber grommet, which I guess is not gonna work with the new intake. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, done with that. Right. You guys, who misses the Zeal one? It's depressing. It's depressing. But you know what? We got an E36 to work on now. Okay, so now I'm gonna be installing this bracket, which just bolts to the radiator core support up in here. So it's kind of gonna be hard to see what I'm doing, but basically you're gonna take this, and then you're gonna have your 2 bolts, and there's like holes in there that you guys will see, and then just the nut on the opposite side, obviously. So let's install this really quickly. Let's show them a little visual so you guys can see. Here is where I'm bolting it to, if you guys can see that down in there. The 2 bolts right there. Guys, it's taking me forever to do this because there's like no room to do it. And yeah, I could just be stupid, but It's taking me a lot longer than normal, but I'm not giving up and I want to do it myself, so. Yeah, it's threaded. All right, can you give me another? First one's finally in. I'm kind of burning my hand on this radiator though, honestly. Okay. It's popping.
What are you guys doing? Power steering?
Intake.
I know exactly where. Oh no.
All right, now we're finally tightening these two nuts and bolts for the bracket.
And I work like a dog day and night.
You gotta be kidding me. All right, guys, now putting this bracket onto, no, this is the wrong bracket. I need that bracket. Okay, now I'm gonna install this bracket onto the heat shield. Washer, bolt, bam. See that, guys? Then you take washer, nut, and it says to just keep it loose so you could adjust it still. Bam, there she is. Now we're gonna do the trim, which this is just super easy. All right, and then we're gonna trim the edges too. Okay, so now I'm gonna start this one. Cut, but okay. Now putting the heat shield into the car now that all the trim is on. Okay. All right, guys, so now need to install this actually into the car. I set it in here, as you can see. It lines up with the bracket that I just installed. So now what I'm going to be doing is taking the nuts and bolts per instructions and bolting this actually on the car. So all right, guys, this is what it looks like with the bolts and nuts and washers installed on the bracket. It took 2 people, but it is on there loosely, and then I'm going to tighten it. Now probably should do the intake tube and this little silicone, and then we got the clamps. So yeah, let's do that. Wow, I love a good drill. Silicone tube is on with the clamp. We're gonna tighten this down. Stay. Am I so funny? Okay, she's good there, I think. Now let's take the intake tube. Now we're finally to the intake tube part. We're getting closer. And then where's the other clamp? All right. Thank the Lord. We're almost to the end. All right, installing the bracket into the intake tube. Got our washers, bolts. Just gonna get this hand tight in here really quick. Bam, looks like that. I'm just clumsy, okay? Okay, she's a little loose. We got our clamp, always on first. Never forget. Never forget. There's no way good way to hold it because it just slips out of my hand. Okay, clamp. This clamp is going a different direction, which is gonna drive me insane, but I'm not redoing it, so it is what it is, I guess. Okay. Continuing with all the freaking brackets with this intake, the bracket that's on the intake tube to the heat shield. Gonna tighten this down. So bolt in here. Can't see where I'm going. Okay. That. Okay. Now I just need to tighten that. Take the wrenches. We're almost done. Taking this off is sounding like not fun at all. Now I'm finally to the point to put just the filter on, and then the cruise control, and then the radiator cover. But we're almost done. All right, now filter. Finally almost done with the intake install. Thank goodness. So we're gonna pop this puppy right in here. Okay, now just gonna tighten this down. So now need to install this back. You guys remember this puppy that I took off a while ago? This is gonna go back on. So this goes this way. Okay, so sits like that. This way, this way, this way. Nut. Bolt, washer, repeat. Okay, so this goes all three this time. So I actually might need you to help me hold this. Alright guys, on second thought, I should have put the filter in last. Because now it's hard to reach this. I really just love to make things challenging for myself. I'm just gonna leave it loose, so I'm gonna put the other one on. Alright, washer, bolt, repeat. Okay, now I'm gonna tighten these. Cruise control, reinstalled, super easy, just screw that back on, and that puppy's back in. All right, last thing, pretty much we're done. Now I just need to put the radiator cover back on and good to go. Hopefully that's okay, because I might have broken it. So now, cover back in. I'm gonna do these clips really quick. One, gosh, jeez. Who told me that I could be so clumsy? All right. All right, last one, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. All done. Look at that. So easy. So easy. You guys don't even want to know how long this took, okay? It's all the brackets, me not knowing about this car really, okay? It was really the brackets that messed me up, okay? The nuts and the bolts and the
You can't be serious.
I unfortunately am serious. I don't know when I became so clumsy. Hey guys, that is that for the intake install. Thank you so much. K&N, you guys are amazing. Shout out to K&N. But yeah, so that is the final, why are you looking at me like that? That is the final install for the K&N performance filter in my E36 M3. Bye. Hey guys, let's start her up. Hopefully she's oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's purring all right. All right. You think it'll sound different? This thing sounds like a freaking, it sounds like a tractor. Wow.